This is Jonathan Zapp of ZappOracle.com, and this is the Zap Trap by the Culture MCs. And this is a rap song that dates back to the dawn of hip-hop and was written approximately 1982 to 83. At the time, I was the building security coordinator and dean of one of three deans of the Samuel Gompers Vocational Technical High School in the South Bronx. I was the fittest of the three deans and was the hallway dean, patrolling the hallways and breaking up fights and mostly checking program cards to make sure kids weren't in the hallway when they should have been in class. And that's the background for why this song was written. And in the Gompers of that era, Samuel Gompers Vocational Technical High School, 143rd Street and Southern Boulevard. That was just a couple of blocks from where Jimmy Carter gave his famous, I guess he was a candidate then, he gave a famous speech about urban blight surrounded by burnt out buildings. And this was that neighborhood, very post-apocalyptic. And there were many early hip-hop artists and graffiti writers who came from Gompers. For example, the first scratching was done at Gompers by the pioneer DJ Grandmaster Flash, who modified a turntable for that purpose in an electronics class. And to see what, so I was the hallway dean, and to see what I was like then, you can watch the UFOI Night video on this website, where you can see me wearing the exact outfit I wore to school every day. Black combat jacket, black jeans, Batman shirt. And this was before any of the movies came out, which kind of ruined my personal Batman fetish. And for more on where this on the world this came from, see Johnny, a little dark story I wrote at the time. Also at that time, I was a great mimic of the way a 1980s homeboy would speak. My homeboy is pretty rusty right now, so let me see if I can get that together to do this. And by the way, I do have the original recording of the cultural MCs performing this at the Gompers Talent Show. I know I've seen that recently, so eventually that will be up on the site too. Well, I was chilling in the hall and I was late to class, taking my time, I had no pass. I started snapping my fingers and started to rap. 2 minutes later, here comes Zap. Well, I thought about dipping or give him the squeeze, but it was too late because Zap said freeze. So I said, Zap, you know, security guard. That's when he said, where's your pass and your program card? So I said, Zap, just leave me alone. He said, let's go call Mother Boo on the phone. That's when I said, oh no, and before he could see, I made my escape around exit 3. I ran up the stairs from the first to the second. Before you know it, Zap came checking around, but he couldn't catch me because I ran around the corner where he couldn't see. Well, I thought I had him beat, and at least for a while, pretty girl came my way, and she had a smile. But before I could kick it, I threw on a grin. I turned my back, and Zap caught me again. I said, Zap, what's this all about? This wasn't me you saw, and I started to shout. Zap, I don't understand this. Is this some type of game? That girl just dissed me and you are to blame. Zap, you better take it easy and don't be a fool, because you know I'll see you on a 6 train right after school. Yo, Zap, you must be crazy. You're going too fast. I'm not going to the office and I don't have a pass. So I grabbed my books and started breaking free, and that's when Zap put out an APB. For the rest of the day, I was on the run, making Zap look stupid and having some fun. When Zap caught me again, everything went well because it was 2:45 and I was saved by the bell. That's what I call Zap Trap. You should take note. If you're going to quit class, he ain't no joke. When I'm chilling in Gompers, I don't like to smoke, 'cause Zap might be coming and I just might choke.